Hello everyone, I'm Nana Moon and we are here today with Keylocker. We have the animator and game designer of the team today with us, Anglerman. Look at him there.
Hello.
He developed necromorphoses as well and osteoblasts that we published. Look at him go.
Yeah, it's those are very good video games as well. But better
Yeah.
than all of those is Keylocker, which we will play through right now.
Yeah, the one playing right now is Elektrobear, or musician that you guys probably know because he's very famous. He worked on Momodora before and Virgo vs. the Zodiac as well, or other game. So now he's gonna start playing through the game. I can't hear the music.
Yeah, there's no sound on.
Oh, there's no sound. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You heard it so many times before.
No, but will we play on the thing?
Yeah, it's playing for me.
Oh. We hired this singer for the game this time. She's working with us, Miss Matis. Do you know what other things you worked on before, Pat?
She's worked on the Pathless and a couple other things.
She's the voice of the main character. For all purposes.
Yeah, for all dialogue stuff, she did a little dialogue sound that we use, and she also did the like voice when Bobo is singing, like when she's just voicing stuff out, like oh.
Yeah, that happens quite often.
Yeah.
Because in the game you have to use music to hurt people.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the whole like plot of the game.
Words hurt. That's not true, actually.
I had this piece of man. I need to get like really close to read.
To see the screen.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
for me. It's really tiny. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, wow, why is it so
first
fast?
villain that you encounter. This is Tatis. She's one of the satellites. There's like this group of corporation owners of the like the Saturnian tube where this game is set. So she's like one of the villains that you eventually fight.
And that's Bobo, the main character.
Yeah,
Being taken
isn't
to
she cute?
jail for her vocal crimes,
Yeah.
like playing music.
This is her brother and doppelganger, Dilla. And he's gonna be helping her. So like he becomes a party member, and he's like her twin brother. And now he's helping her out of prison. She was in prison because she is a singer in this world without music, and she's just in prison now, and he's helping her out. And
People
those
forgot
guys
about
spinning
me.
there are the clericopters, just some clericopters spinning around.
They're both clerics, helicopters, and cops all at once.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the fun there. Yeah.
So
And
which
now
class
you
should I
can
play?
choose the class. Which class? I think sequencer maybe. What other classes do you guys want to see? I like
Sequencer is-
hacker as well, but sequencer is the popular one.
Go with sequencer? Yeah.
Yeah, change the color. Change the color.
I want her to be green.
Yeah,
This is something.
there's 4 classes in the game. So sequencer, hacker, juggernaut, and samurai. You can choose between 4 of them at the beginning of the game, and then later on it branches out.
Yeah, you can basically combine 2 classes into 6 by the end of the game, where you have access to all the talents and abilities and stuff put together, and plus a unique skill and a hat. Each class has its own hat. Right now you start with nothing.
Yeah, you get like a skill tree you can branch out from, and the hat, and like you'll get unique quests and unique story bits and stuff. And I think some lovers that you like can have relationships with are locked. I think some of their
Just
scenes are locked behind classes. Not sure now.
Yeah, they are. There's
Yeah.
at least
Okay.
4 people who require some interaction with classes. So we try to make the game very replayable in many ways, so each run can be very different.
Yeah. And then every single object on the game will have like the little interactions like that for just lore exploration and stuff. Sometimes it's just like some nonsense.
Most of the time.
Yeah, it's a lot of text, you know. After a while, you just like tired, and you just put some nonsense there. It's fine. Everyone is happy.
Everyone. Oh,
Yeah. These are tutorial items that you grab throughout the game. They're just like, instead of having those pop up tutorial boxes coming to your face, you just get these items, and they're collectibles. You can get them around the world and stuff. Learn more about the game mechanics at your own pace, and you can go back to them and look at them later on.
all those people running away from the prison. And that's the talent tree. The skill tree, in fact.
Yeah, and that's the first boss, not boss battle, just the first battle.
No battle music, because it's banned.
Yeah, yeah. At this point of the game, you would just have the like ambience music, so just like ambient sound, the sound of people running and stuff. And
There we see the rhythm mini games being applied to attacks in battle. You gotta play the guitar and press the buttons in the right order so you can get electricity from it, which is how the world itself operates. Everything is based on electricity, and people can generate that with sound and music. So the main character uses that ability to play guitar, and with that she's able to beat the police and do whatever she needs to do by violence
yeah,
using music.
yeah, she uses her electricity skills to like store electricity, and then she can use it to protect herself, build a shield around herself, and or use it to attack as well, so she can charge and use her electricity build up to like build up more damage.
Power hair, for example, it's like a controllable buff, you could say. Like The amount of electricity you can put on an attack will increase its damage
Yeah.
accordingly.
So
So
it's like
if you
right
like,
now he built up electricity and now he's making a shield out of the electricity and then countering when attacked. A bit like Virgo, but better.
when he counters, the remaining electricity is turned into damage from the build up armor.
Yeah. And that's how the clericopter died now.
And the area he's going to right now will be unique to each class you pick. So this is the sequencer area of the prison she must escape from.
Yeah. And this is one of the romanceable characters in the game. You meet lots of them throughout the game. This particular area from now onwards is exclusive to the sequencer class. So samurai, juggernaut, and hacker will have different areas to navigate after that first map. And this is one of the exclusive characters of this moment on this area that you meet as a sequencer, Nahilis. So he's a sequencer like you, and he's also trying to get out of prison, just taking the opportunity to get out. And now he was talking about the whale as well. Anglerman, would you like to
Oh
talk about the
yeah, the
whale?
whale.
Yeah.
So in this world, the police and the church are the same institution, and they worship the whales because being inside of Saturn, they live in a weird tube like structure, it's very large, very encompassing the whole planet layers and stuff. And when they reach the area where in Saturn we have hydrogen oceans of liquid hydrogen, they heard the songs of the whales that were navigating in there, and they worship them as gods and built the entire religion around being able to listen to the hum of the whales that were like just floating around the tube.
Yeah, so the church is they can hear the hum and like do their own music, but the people can't because the church is like the police as well, and they banned production of music by normal civilians.
And they can enforce that
Yeah,
because they replace their heads literally with pyramids,
yeah,
so they
with
can
happy
channel those.
pyramid faces.
Yeah, because everyone must be happy at all times. It's illegal as well to not be happy.
Yeah.
You must be forced into smiling if needed, because that's how it is. That's how it should be. Oh, but I forgot the secret down there.
What is a secret?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go down there.
you can
Oh.
jump over to the other.
Ta-da!
Just a little bomb.
Bombs are really useful for the sequencer class.
Yeah, this class doesn't start with any attack. They can only defend and counter back.
Yeah.
And the bombs are useful so you can harm people from far away.
And you can see now that there were some drones. The drones activate battles. It's when the drones exist to check where there are criminals, and they will like check the file of the person passing by, and automatically bring about these clericopters and the nuns and other the police members, church police members.
Yeah, and the fight you have depends on the level of danger you're at, which increases if you do illegal actions like taking up milkshakes and
Yeah,
beating up people, especially playing music.
yeah,
So it's sort of like a wanted system. It's persistent between areas and it goes up in levels.
yeah.
But you can avoid the drones if you can run around their lights. They won't detect you.
Yeah.
But when they find you, you can't run. You have to fight.
Yeah,
But
some people tried to like they always tried to run when we were watching people playing events. They always tried to run from the drones. Some people are successful, but most of them
yeah,
aren't.
it's possible. It's
Yeah,
possible.
but then the more you flee from the drones, the more the danger bar goes up. So it goes up a level, and then the encounters will be harder as well.
Yeah. Right now, it's at very low level. It can go up to 4, if I'm right.
The
If I'm
five, I
correct.
think. It's five, I
5?
think. Yeah, I think so. What are the like newly added things to this particular demo
To this demo,
that we
it's
have
been
on
a
Steam
while
right
since
now?
I last checked. We have. Is this the demo where you go straight to the factory
Yeah.
after the prologue?
Yeah,
Yeah. So the previous demo would end after the prologue, and now you can go up to an area that's a bit after the start of the game. Like it just cuts to a chunk where you end up in a dungeon. You play as dealer in that section, which is Bobo's brother, Doppelganger, and Rocket as well. In a place where I believe people haven't seen before. And then face a satellite at the end, a big boss with lots of cool music.
that would be the
And
end of the factory. Yeah, like with
yes.
yeah. Okay.
And from that, people will go back and be able to play on a sort of rhythm mini game where you have your band up and you can play music like you would in Guitar Hero or some games like that.
Yeah.
This is one of the voiced songs we recorded with Samates, and it's really nice song.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a genius.
This
Yeah,
would
the song.
actually. Oh, go ahead.
No, to just say that the songs are made in English and then translated to the language of the games, and then some artists will record then in English and the language of the game, and then we'll have the Guitar Hero segments on both languages.
And now we just saw Bear dying and being able
Yeah,
to restart right
and you can
away
see
with.
that you can try again right away. Yeah, you can try again right away. So the battles of the game are really hard, and each enemy will have their own timed hit, like their own frame that you have to hit to get a perfect. So it's a thing of like trial and error. But at the same time, if you like mess up, you can just straight away try again. You don't have to lose any of your saves or anything. Just try away right away.
Yeah. If I can just add a little, like the one thing I changed between those two rounds is that I used the shield first and then the EDF after. So because the EDF does retaliation damage when they hit you, it allowed me to basically take away the shield of the other clericopter before my counter went through. So he didn't get a counter back, which saved my life there.
It might sound complicated at first, but it will make sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of what Bear basically saying is that there's a lot of ways to maneuver the game so you can win. It's not only about getting the time perfectly right. It's about being strategic about your choices.
Yeah, at all turns you have 4 choices of actions, plus the ability to move around and use 4 items, as well as being able to swap between your equipment in battle quickly, so you can different attacks and stuff. But you always be limited to 4 attacks, like 2 actual attacks and 2 defensives. A life attack, an electric attack, a life defense, and an electric defense.
Yeah.
In which electric moves will require some rhythm to execute fine, and life moves often are just bound to the button press at the right moment. So for example, now he's using the life defense, which will counterattack as soon as he gets it perfect. And he was so good it just took them both in a single turn. That's what happens when you charge the electricity into the defense.
Yeah. And to charge, you really have to press and hold. I saw many people in events pressing but not holding, so they couldn't charge the electricity into a shield to counterattack or into attack to deal more damage. So you really have to press and hold.
Right now, as a sequencer, he doesn't have access to any life attack to be able to charge offensively. Can only charge on his defense. But now playing an electric defense, getting all the notes right will restore a lot of electricity to be used for many other attacks. If the
And the
clericopter
clericopter is also shooting now, so the clericopter can also counter him. So Elektrobear instead is putting more electricity on his bar instead of attacking.
Then the retaliation from using electric defense took away the shield from the clericopter.
And now Elektrobear can be more aggressive.
Yes. That's also because electric attacks would deal damage to electricity before they hit your life. So it's important to notice if the enemy has a lot of electricity left, it's basically a second health bar for electric attacks. And this plays more of a role when you have more characters and more abilities available, so you can choose to what does direct damage easier.
Yeah.
And this is one of many scenarios where you have a little rhythm mini game.
Yeah, you have to essentially use music to get your way out of things. Because I think there was an interaction between Bobo and Achilles where they are saying that the prison's systems controlled by electricity, so Bobo can use her guitar to trespass the area.
And there he is, Achilles again.
Yeah.
Mindfulness.
Yeah, mindfulness, dude. Gotta try it.
Oh, and now we see a number again.
Yeah, the numbs are more defensive, right?
They will only attack you if they have full electricity to charge.
Yeah. And they try to attack from a distance as well. So, for example, and then.
But as you can see, you can even counterattack other enemies if they're in range.
Yeah. She messed up there. Got her ally killed.
It's all about finding the right conditions to have a chain reaction in your favor. This is how fights should go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a situation where like you can get killed in 2 hits or 3 hits, and you also like can kill them in hits.
Yeah, we don't believe in damage sponges. That's not how it should be done.
Yeah. These walls will damage you.
Yeah, we got that just before the boss.
And this guy was bothered. He was watching his favorite soap opera.
Yeah, he starts also with a shield. So counter-attacking him will get another counter back.
Oh, bad timing.
Yeah.
Those chains can go on for a while.
Yeah. This character will counter a line. So as long as you're not in his line.
See, now Bear could move up and
Yeah.
avoid damage from the counter if he hits on the corner.
Yeah.
In this situation, he just
I
killed
think he's
him,
a
but
bit too easy.
Bear's just too good now at the game.
Yeah.
I almost died. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now it's the death row. It's over.
Yeah. Now it's getting closer to the end of the prologue.
Oh, there's still another fight.
Yeah. Just getting there.
Now we see the last two and touches again.
Oh yeah. Now it's the first time you see the Telestro actually. You saw Tatis before, but not
Yeah.
Telestro.
The last two is the owner of the prison.
Yeah. That's the Telestro's prison, yeah. Telestro is Tati's daughter and a satellite as well. So one of the bosses you encounter in the game. Her design is actually inspired by Evangelion. It's one of my favorite designs on the game.
Yes, her legs float around, especially
Yeah.
during a fight.
Yeah, her torso is disconnected from her legs, and there is another satellite where the arms are disconnected from. No, I think yeah, the arms are disconnected from
It's almost
the
everything
torso.
disconnected in that one.
Yeah, the legs are disconnected and the arms as well.
Gravity in this world is very different.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
there's also like the a satellite that is just a head, just the head there, just a gigantic head.
that guy won't be on the demo, unfortunately.
Yeah, best guy.
But yeah, in this situation, from taking the generators out, Bobo could find a breach to escape.
Yeah, because the prison started to fall. So she just like jumped. I don't know how she survives. Like, look how long it is. She even does a monologue.
Oh, she was saved. She was saved.
Yeah, she has a really hard
She's
head.
very sturdy. What did you say, Bear?
She has a really hard head.
Yeah, that's it.
She's falling from the vertical city, which is how the tube functions. All the buildings are built on top of each other, and there are many layers going up.
Yeah, the tube is literally a tube, so it like everything is built around it, and you are at the beginning of the game at the lower zone, the lowest, and then
Yeah.
you go up on the tube. And now you meet the second party member. I mean the third, actually, because you met Dida before.
Oh yeah.
This is the juke bot. And here you meet very important characters in the game. They will have an important role later on.
Very much. And in this fight, since Rocket is playing music on the top, you can see there are some effects on the ground. These will restore electricity if you step on them, but also works for enemies.
Yeah. So if an enemy stands on it, they will also recover the electricity points. There will be loads of these effects on the ground throughout the game, and you will receive like these items that explain them.
Yeah, they are acquired from the talent tree and
Yeah.
can be equipped directly on your items you use in battle.
They're on
So
hit,
you-
right?
Yeah, you can, for example, equip something like this one on your defense, so whenever you defend you put some electricity on the ground to regenerate, or you can also equip it on your attack, so whenever you do attack you also receive the buff.
Yeah.
It's very flexible, and since you can combine two classes, eventually you have loads of options on how to build your characters and play around.
Yeah, and there will be loads with negative effects as well. So like one that puts dynamite on the floor and will explode at some point. If you put it there, I think it can also explode on you. I'm not sure.
It does.
remember now.
Is
It does, yeah.
But you can also, for example, put it on you and swap with an enemy using an attack that does that. So they will end up on the dynamite by the time it explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can do all sorts of weird little interactions to win fights.
I like how this guy just like gives the bike away like that.
Like the idea that
It's
his
probably
grandma has a
not
bike.
The grandma stole it from someone, I'm sure.
The grandma must be really cool.
We meet her eventually.
The grandma.
Yeah. At the city. She works in the bank. She's
Oh,
Gloria.
really? I don't even remember that.
Oh.
You forgot about Gloria.
Oh yeah, is that his grandma?
Ah, it should be.
Me
Same.
discovering the writer discovering the game now.
She's also bird-headed like him.
It's like bird-headed. Oh look, it's the boy.
He woke up.
What's name showed there? Just took bot?
Yeah,
No,
I
okay.
believe so.
Doing QA now.
Always, constantly.
Oh, I
never
already
ends.
found one bug.
Oh.
Yeah, now we can call him Rocket. Yeah, this is how Bobo got into prison, because she has this band and she was doing a live concert. And then the clericopters came. That's the scenes on the intro they were showing, like with the clericopters coming flying and stuff to arrest everyone. But her other team members managed to flee. And look at the best intro ever. Look at that transition. It's smooth, amazing, incredible, isn't it? Oh god.
That was envisioned for so long, and it took a while to get going, but
And you were
with-
crying all the whole time you were doing this, you were crying.
I wasn't crying, I was just suffering. I'm glad it's over.
I'm glad it's over. And then it's the first transmission.
Yeah, that's where
Sometime
the
later.
demo changes. It
Yeah.
skips over to a point where Bobo was kidnapped.
Yeah, it skips part of the story that you will see on the full game, but on this demo, it just skips from the prologue straight into this, where you play with Dealer, which is Bobo's doppelganger and twin brother,
Yeah.
and it's the moment where Bobo was kidnapped by a guy in his shadow, flying shadow. Because this game is cyberpunk but has some mythological creatures as well, why not?
Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from different fronts. You don't think it should be just one place of inspiration.
And here meet again the both colors.
They're electing a new leader
Like they're not.
because her old leader failed to win the fight, and that's exactly the fight Bear just played against them.
And now they flee.
Very coward creatures.
You see that? He's the dealer and he said, Carlotta, what's the deal?
This happens so often.
I will make him say what's the deal as much as I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
This map actually was very different before. It was like the first map we did for this game, but then
Yeah.
we completely edited it, and we still have that map I think somewhere, but it's on a folder
Always
called deleted maps. I found it the other day. It's on a
It's
folder
there.
called
I-
deleted maps.
I just made that so we don't actually have to delete them. What if
Yeah.
something comes up
Something
with them?
breaks, yeah, if you delete then, yeah. But this was actually the first map, but it wasn't like this before. This was before we had very long buildings, because Game Maker released an update that allowed you to make a small tile that can be extended by just like using the transform tool to make it longer. So
Yeah,
we were
it's
going
nice,
crazy,
right?
like, yeah, let's make buildings, let's make long buildings. So this map came from that update, and just us wanting to do very long buildings and making like a more big city district in the Scrapyard zone.
Yeah. Because Bobo, she lives in the slums mostly. They just have some trailers, and it's a very dirty place right under the road.
Yeah.
Not a good place to live. And this is like the most upper class you can get in the scrapyard, which is also not very rich at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have a train station there somewhere. This is Bobo's ex-girlfriend, baby doll. Because Bobo is a bisexual queen.
Yeah, this means
You can date
have
girls and
full
guys,
pop-
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, there's the train.
Yeah. Yeah, wait for the train to pass. Where's the train? Yeah, let's go,
There it
yeah.
is.
Oh, you're waiting. Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the things that was happening on the scrapyard zone, is that the government said that they would receive less quantity of electricity. And so Bobo was doing these live concerts to produce electricity and distribute to the people.
Yeah.
And she was charging the people for the electricity.
Yeah, selling back to the people, kind of.
Yeah.
Taking the role of the government a little and trying to also be rebellious about it.
Yeah. Robin Hood,
can't
but
just-
make it evil.
Yeah. You can't just break the government, you gotta replace it. And in there, you're going up to the factory.
Yeah.
And since the whole zone is structured on top of each other, all the areas.
And you can see on the corner there the elevator going down.
Ah, yeah.
Look at it go.
oh, nice detail.
The Duke bot, the bot there, the IC bot. Don't forget her. Show everyone. Oh no, poor baby. And Diller received information that Bobo is around the area of the factory, like she was taken by the bots for the factory. Like she was dropped there by the guy in the Shidu.
Yeah, the factory actually makes pills. The pill factory, sugar pill factory.
Yeah.
The robots just work there. And their rocket came as a rocket. Very
Yeah, he came as a
lawful.
rocket, like down like that.
Yeah, in this situation, right before this, you used to take rocket to dealer's girlfriend, who is a mechanic, and she would fix him, and add this
Yeah.
little wheel, so he could.
Yeah, that's
truck around.
Ivy that they are mentioning. But Ivy is Diller's girlfriend, a mechanic from the scrapyard zone, and she was tasked with fixing Rocket, and then she just sent Rocket on to where Diller was. Because Rocket probably asked her to go help with finding Bobo. such a good boy. And Dider does not like the fact that Rocket is following him around.
Important choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
you
Rocket
can
also
choose
has-
the Rocket's class as well. So I would say, maybe Juggernaut because he looks really cute. Show the animations. Look at that, so cute. What about the other ones? Yeah.
That's a slight problem there in the frames.
Difficult choice. I think I like him as a hacker.
Hacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two hackers then
Two hackers.
with Dealer.
Yeah,
The
with
Dealer
Villa.
already
Fact.
arrived
You can
as a
put
hacker.
him as a Juggernaut then. Yeah.
Orange.
The bright one is better. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Pink. Wait, does he have a...
That one is good as well.
This one?
The other one, I think. No, this one, the other one. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, you have some keys left. You can already spend them on Rocket.
I just have one right now.
Yeah. Yeah, in here you can see the dealer has the ability to hack into this enemy to get past. So while Bobo has her different guitar minigame, dealer has this hacking one where he's at his PC hacking, and the minigame is a bit different from Bobo's.
Yeah, it's other buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, you forgot about the icy bot. You can fix her with
Oh, yeah.
Rocket.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you can go. Yeah, go back there. Not forget. Very important. Yeah, sad that you can't go through that small space there.
Oh, I probably change that.
You can do it. Dun, 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 dun.
It caught me by surprise.
Just one single quote of inspiration and Bear gets it.
She's missing like a period there on the text. Oh god. The polishing is never ending for game
It's
development. It's never ending.
Yeah, this
You
build
can
is a few
literally go
weeks
on.
old at this point. Like a month old, maybe?
A month old? Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Like, there's content in it.
And you saw up there the robots taking Bobo's corpse. This is explaining the loadouts in which you can equip
Yeah.
stuff differently. For example, Rocket arrives with the drums in his electric defense, but he could, for example, use the drums as an electric attack, which will work differently, but it's the same item. So items have up to 3 slots they can be equipped in. The same item can be used in different ways, and be shared with other characters. Many reptiles in this world.
The handsome man in his schedule. Why must he say handsome man?
But that's on you. You wrote it.
Will Detective Alligator ever get a spin-off? Animal
Oh, he
detectives
should.
are very popular right now. It's time for the hardest fight in the game.
Oh yeah, that was before the fix then, right?
Yeah, this guy's really hard.
Yeah, it's from before the fix. Sorry.
But Bear has played this game so many times. It's like piece of cake for him.
Yeah, it was just a little early.
A thing that I never will get right on this game is the little mini game things like with Bobo and Dilla as well. Like there's no way. And the like hacking and the thing for Rocket as well is very hard for me.
You can eventually skip it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the rhythm is required. In this situation, Dealer could take damage from those dynamites he himself put up.
Yeah, it's better for him to just stay there.
Oh, he can hit both. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
God.
to the bolt.
Rocket
Survived.
died, proving himself to be a nuisance, like Dilla was saying before.
The story and the gameplay must walk hand in hand.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's another thing we really believe here, is that it must make sense. Like if in the story they're running away and they're having trouble, you have to have trouble in the game as well. You can't just have this disparity that a lot of stuff does these days, with super easy fights and the cutscene comes in and the guy is struggling. You have to really suffer if they're suffering in the world. It should be about that.
These bots are just so nonsensical. But yeah,
They were
it's
repurposed radios.
Hmm?
They were repurposed radios, like car radios.
yeah, they were. Yeah, there was a moment in the story of the game where the old bots, because these are old bots, which they're like less evolved than the cyborgs. No, the cyborgs are the ones like the icy bot.
Right
And-
under there, in this fight, you can see one sweeping the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, she's cleaning the floor. She's a cyborg, and the like Dilla and Bobo and their friends, the Scrapyard zone that you meet, like Ivy, Dilla's girlfriend, they're doppelgangers, and they're born as twins. So they're born at the same time, and they are like the evolution of the cyborg, and so they don't do like the jobs the cyborgs do. Like you see some cyborgs just selling ice cream. This one is cleaning the floor and stuff. And these other bots, they're just producing sugar pills here.
Yeah. Which is a huge trade. People from the upper zone would like to acquire some sugar pills from the
Yeah.
factory
Yeah.
illegally.
Yeah.
You see, dealer has the means to get into the factory, probably. He was responsible for some of the trade at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, you never know what these characters are doing on their free time, you know? I really like the level design of this area. It's one of the
Ah, yeah,
first
you did
areas
this one.
that has these like really intricate like
Yeah, there's some
like layers.
verticality to it.
Yeah, verticality, yeah.
Oh, while he's on this fight, can you give me just a moment?
Yes. I like how Dealer just sits there on the battle.
Yeah.
To shoot himself. He just sits around. Like Rocket is giving his best there and Dealer is just sitting. The timing of this guy is so hard and it's like 3 times.
Yeah, I just watch like a specific point of the screen and hit it there.
What do you mean? Like at the center of the screen?
So, like, because he does like a circle around him,
Yeah.
I'm clicking when his arm is getting to the, like, his 2 o'clock position.
Yeah.
That way I can get it pretty consistent. But it was hard until I figured that out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the trial and error and stuff. Like a bunch of trial and error of these enemies. Oh, look, the last one there.
Oh, there's the last two again.
This guy is saying that he will give his best to protect the area.
Yeah.
His best was not enough.
It's here.
Yeah. That's my favorite piece of dialogue on this area. He just wants peace, love, and mass production.
Mass production. No war.
No war,
mass-
just mass production. Yeah, there's a new weapon for Rocket, yeah, because he's a juggernaut. But
Yeah.
this treasure box reflects your class, right?
Yeah. Depending on which class you picked as Rocket, you find an item that's useful for that class. At first, all of them are made like this, so even if you're in the same place, you'll get different items depending on what you chose. There will be
Yeah.
some sort of replayability, even without any sort of RNG at all. This is something important for Keylocker. The only RNG that's present in the game is when selecting danger fights. When you have a danger. But like 90% of the game is entirely handmade. All maps, all items, all dialogue, all fights. Even the fights that do get RNG are made unique to each other.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. It's all very carefully crafted.
In this situation, you have some choices. If you fail on the hacking, something would happen differently than if you succeed at first. but you can also trigger it by other means. Many events in the game have little variations depending on how you approach stuff.
These guys are a little hard too. Tricky. It's the
Yeah.
first time we're seeing them in a fight, so
Yeah, the seamstress.
it's always the
They're
hardest
very
part.
cute.
Yeah, depending if you fail on the hacking, they will fight you on those moments.
Yeah.
Oh, this could hit Rocket if you don't get away.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to move Rocket like ASAP.
That's the plan.
Maybe the punch.
That's useful. Just gonna get EP first.
Oh, it was late.
Yeah.
He didn't get the counter. Gotta be perfect for that.
When there's loads of effects on the screen like that, it's like a mess everywhere.
Life attack is very ineffective against robots. Electricity does much better.
Yeah. Another thing as well is that Milkshake heals your doppelganger characters, and Oil will heal your robot character, which is Rocket. So Rocket
so-
needs to be healed by Oil, and Dealer and Bobo will be healed with Milkshake.
But if you throw a milkshake on a robot, it will create a static field that will deal damage. And if you throw an oil at an organic creature, it will make them vulnerable to other attacks. So you
Yeah.
can use... Even the healing items have a duality aspect to them.
Yeah.
Both offensive and defensive.
Yes.
Same as the clock, which you can see there's a clock up there. If you use it in battle and you target a friend, it will give them a free turn. And if you target an enemy, it will take away one of theirs.
Yeah. And by organic character, Anglerman means like the doppelgangers, because they're based off humans, even though
Yeah.
they're like also an evolution of cyborgs. So they're not exactly human, but they are like based off.
Yes.
Oh,
Ow.
Rip.
So
That's
they didn't even get the
fantastic.
perfect to throw her off screen. No.
yeah.
Yeah, the clock could have been caught during battle and used during battle. Some enemies will
Yeah.
drop an item that will be on their spot. And sometimes when you will grab like a milkshake or something, and you didn't, you have too many milkshakes, or like all your milkshake slots are full, you can just sell the milkshake at the spot there.
Yeah, you
Get
have
money.
a limit of items you can carry. We hope this emphasizes that they should be used and not just masked away, waiting for
Yeah.
the right moment, because the right moment is any moment.
Yeah.
So you have
exactly.
a limit to carry them, and you can increase that limit by finding some specific items and completing some quests.
Yeah.
I think
so.
the highest amount is 7 right now that you can reach.
Oh, I forgot
Of
to hack
each
that
item.
guy.
Oh yeah, you could hack her and avoid having this fight. It's one of those little options we have for different approaches.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have just like avoided this battle completely, but then you have to do that hellish hacking mini game.
It's not so bad.
Incredibly difficult.
It's pretty easy for me.
Yeah, it depends on your skill with this game. Because I'm much better at the battles.
One thing I believe no one has seen, even if they played the game before, is how now the time hit scores like perfect and miss, early, late. Those will be displayed below characters if they would eventually appear above them. This will make a lot of fights more visually not distinct. How is the word?
Clear.
More understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can that
I will want the keys.
little like when Bobo is singing and it goes wrong, is this included in the demo?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
it's really fun.
yeah, it's really funny. It's because Samantha recorded for us like a growling sound for when Bobo is singing, and we have a little mini game, and she gets a note. You get a note wrong, like the player gets a note wrong. It plays the growling sound. It's really funny.
We should definitely put that when she is rescuing Rocket. She sings in the.
Yeah, we didn't put there because
in
it
this
just
situation,
it
he
just
can
plays.
hack
I
the-
think.
Yeah, it's automatic right now.
Yeah, it's
We could make
automatic.
it. We should do it.
No. We finished now. And now you meet that's the factory, and you meet Talasto again, and Tati's sitting there. So cute.
Yeah, they're all cannibals. Why not? Not all of them.
No, the
Just
Tati's on this moment you learn that Tati's is eating doppelganger bodies, and you don't know really what's going on, but she's doing that.
it's probably for the good of her skin.
Yeah, it's the like how they call it, collagen.
It's for the anti-aging. They will be there
Yeah, the
forever.
collagen is great for it.
That also comes from whales, doesn't it? In real
Yeah,
life.
from several animals, everyone produces collagen. You are producing collagen right now, as we speak.
Right now, in this instant.
Yeah, exactly right now.
Is
Yeah.
marvelous. That's so incredible. Our world is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask everyone, because it's on my little list here. What is your favorite part of the game without spoilers?
Without spoilers.
Yeah,
How can
yeah.
you do this to us? That's difficult. I like when the guy who I can't mention appears in the area I can't mention and talks stuff I should not say, and it's really nice because of reasons no one knows. So
Can you like explain without spoilers, but not like that, just a little bit more?
the robot tournament. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. The
Yeah,
robot
like
tournament is fun. Also, when you rob a bank, it's funny.
that's a spoiler.
It's expected, but
It's expected. Oh gosh.
when the guy from the band has all the cables around, that's a nice place
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. That's a nice one. Yeah, it's very
The
cyberpunk.
motorcycle. Oh yeah, now we have the first fight against the satellite.
Yeah, yeah. You can see now that she has a torso with the legs floating right there, just floating. This is like my favorite the early game. She's so look at her, just look at her. She's amazing.
Yeah, that's what you want to.
Her animations are really good as well. I love when it spins like that around her, when she does the thing like this, like
Oh.
this, and it spins. You know?
Oh, it's exactly like this.
Yeah, like this. Rotten misprint.
It gets serious now.
Yes,
See, she was pointing the direction.
and she clones. And she has Oceanids. It's a reference to Tatis because Tatis has like how many Oceanids Tatis has? I mean, let me look up.
It was like 16, wasn't it? Yeah, you see, they have
3,000. 3,000 Oceanids.
It's a bit more than 16.
Yeah. It's referenced somewhere around the game, but yeah, it's like reference from Greek mythology around Thetis because the satellites are based off the Saturnian satellites, the actual Saturnian satellites, and all of them like mixed with some like Greek mythology, and Thetis is one of them. And she has 3,000 Oceanids, the nymphs of rivers, apparently. Rains and clouds, and they are daughters of Titan, Thetis, and Oceanus, apparently, but that's not the case in the game.
Yeah, in the game,
That's different.
Titan is like they all treat him as a godfather. Figure.
Yeah, but it's because on the Wikipedia they're calling all of them Titans. Because Thetis and Oceanus are Titans, yeah. But she's not a Titan.
Yeah, in game we have Titan as one of the satellites, just because the Titan is also the name of a moon.
Yeah, he will appear a bit later on this stream. We're almost there, I think.
Yeah, but has to kill the Oceanids before they just doing this.
Got one.
Some of the Oceanids, apparently, include Metis, that is mother of Athena, and Styx, one of the rivers of the underworld. And Styx is actually the river that you see in the last area of Virgo vs. the Zodiac or previous game. How beautifully interconnected that is. Completely intentional. Absolutely.
Definitely. Oh, he's doing fine there.
Yeah. I wanted to see him skirmishing around, but no.
Bear has played this game so much.
Yeah, I know. He played way more than me.
Yeah. And me too. It's hard to play your own game while you have to make it because you try to play it for 5 minutes and you go like, oh, I can fix this. That isn't entirely ideal, and you just alt tab from the game and start working. It's so difficult to enjoy your own creations.
Yeah, I can
It
fix
took
her
me
mentality.
over a year to actually get to play Virgo as a player.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. I rarely played Virgo as a player.
It's pretty
I
long.
get to some parts of the story and I go like, oh my god, this dialogue is so badly written, and I get cringe and close the game.
Yeah, I suffer as well. I see the battles and go like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. Like one
Yeah,
one line of code would fix this, and it just it's
it's
hard to look
difficult.
back.
Yeah, it's hard. I think Keylocker is on a good state because we had more time developing it as well. So
Yeah,
like way
but
more time than Virgo, and just like more time polishing it around and stuff.
yeah, Keylocker was it had less iterations compared to Virgo. Virgo started on RPG Maker, and it had to move to Game Maker eventually, so we could do console ports. And this situation of rebuilding the game on another engine is really time consuming, much more than it seems, even if the assets are done. While Clocker just had a little makeover at some point, a visual change.
Yeah,
It just grew slowly over time to
yeah.
be what it is.
You can see the at the end of the boss fight there. It said ring shattered. That's because each satellite holds a ring because of the Saturnian rings. So each satellite holds a ring, and you are like shattering the rings when you shatter when you kill a satellite.
Yeah.
An important plot point there. That's why the Telesto had that like ring behind her neck there.
Yeah, they all have some ring in their designs, like a large ring somewhere to represent that. And
Yeah.
it's because in reality the satellites, the moons of Saturn, they actually hold the gravity in place for the rings themselves to remain where they are.
And now they're talking about you. You is the guy that is referenced at the end of the prologue when Bobo is saying that her drummer disappeared. Apparently, he was caught by the satellites, and he was taken to that pile of bodies, and he's found dead.
No one knows what killed him
Yeah,
or
I
who.
think I spoiled because they didn't talk about him dying yet.
Ah, but he was very clearly dead in that
Yeah,
pile.
I know, but
Bobo was rather recent, but the others were almost decomposing already.
yeah. And there's
Dealer,
some like more exploration on this character later on in the game. And this is tiny, tiny baby Bobo at the institute. The institute is referenced in the landfill compactor map with the one of the like the kids, the stray kids that you see across the game. They will be talking about the institute every now and again, I think.
Yeah, we
yeah,
saw some of
they
those in
grew up.
the District 9, right?
Yeah, some of the ones in District 9 talk about that as well. It's where they raise the doppelgangers and the stray kids as well.
Yeah, that's because they don't have parents.
Yeah,
They're all made up. and they spend their lives in the institute until they're done. So they are sent to the
Till
respective
they're
zone.
done.
Yeah. How
The
do
way
you
you
call
said
it? Your education is over, like you're done.
that. Yeah, go work for us, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you live in the institute, raised by the nurses, and then they just go about their lives after, and they have to do the job that was assigned to them by the government on the zone
But
that they're in.
Bobo refused. She doesn't even acknowledge the job they offered her. She wants to
Yeah.
be a musician, and this is not allowed by any means.
And here, Bobo is just like wandering around the institute. She's about
Being
to
in love
discover
with this
some
guy.
truths, unlock some truths here.
Oh, just a bit of gore.
Bobo is crying here, as you can see. I'm laughing, but this is a sad moment.
We've been through this so many times. It's hard to be sad.
So they believe that the satellites are immortal. So Bobo is very. She doesn't know what's happening and why, like Diller managed to kill a satellite.
Yeah, they're said to believe that nothing can hurt them because their skin is made of marble.
Yeah.
But that's not true because
Well,
everyone follows.
wow, you can tell then why.
Yeah, no, I won't say anything. But it's just that they all follow the same rules. Like in fights, you can just hit them.
Yeah. The enemies and you
Yes.
follow the same rules. Yeah. The way he just disappears there. And now.
And that's when you're able to do the show.
The Guitar Hero minigame, yeah. These will be across the game on specific lore moments. So you won't play through them all the time, but they will be very relevant story wise, and they will always have a song sang by some artists. So it's always a band song. Put on the hardest.
Hardest?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do the hard? Oh, good luck there. Good luck. Let's see this.
He's good at this game. Look at that. You watched me playing on the other day on easy. It was really like just sad to watch.
It's pretty hard, I think, on extreme. It's really like playing the song almost.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, 8 times combo.
Amazing! Look at that! I could never. It's like he put that thing that we had back then. Oh no! Come on, man! But is it that thing with the light that we did on this one as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
It might be. Was done like last month.
Yeah, how did it work?
Yeah, it's working right now. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it changes colors depending on which color of the note would be if he wasn't with the effect. Like right now, they have little color variation there.
God, amazing. Look at that.
Yeah, he's
Incredible.
doing good. Oh, this part is so hard.
Yeah. God. How did he do it? What the hell? My God.
Yeah, at this point, you gotta just memorize it.
I don't think Veros who coded this part, because Veros does the UI mini games. He codes those. I don't think he can do it.
Oh, he can. Veros can do it. He's crazy for
So
this
hard.
part.
Oh,
no.
I missed the last one.
No, it's not. I did this the other day as well, but I was like getting everything wrong though. Ah, no.
Almost there, almost there.
Almost
Almost
there.
there. Almost
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's why it was called the first transmission. That's why.
Our friend Titan is the leader of the satellite.
Yeah, the Titan is what they call the emperor of this like Saturnian society, and he's the leader of them all, and he's doing an announcement now for everyone of all the domes, all the zones. But I think this announcement is just this announcement is just for the Scrapyard zone.
Just for the Scrapyard zone,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is the lowest of the two for the league.
Yeah. So it's called the first transmission because Titan actually never did a transmission that was like directly to the Scrapyard zone where like all the doppelgangers living there were invited to come and watch. Because he doesn't really care for them that much. That piece of dialogue there, my god. This guy's so evil. This was actually the first dialogue I did for this game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I did this
Didn't even
dialogue and
know.
then I did the final boss fight dialogue and those were the first ones.
Oh, that's interesting. Really didn't know. That's Bigfoot Joe. Who's there? That's the
Bigfoot Joe
character.
and his kids. Yeah, the actually organic beings of this world would be the Morrises.
They're called grumblers,
The
and
grumblers, yeah.
they just live there. And
And here's
even
Ivy.
though they
Like
walk,
this is Diller's girlfriend, Ivy.
yeah, with the horn.
She loves the Emperor. Loves the Emperor. Loves to be a cog in the machine.
Yeah, she's very lawful good character.
Yeah. She is probably one of my favorite characters ever.
She's very relevant at some points.
Yeah.
And the prince at this point is kind of going against the orders of the other satellites. You would
Yeah.
meet with him before this as well while playing the
Yeah.
game and see the sort of person he is.
Yeah, you kind of see him being evil before, but now he's helping then get out of the scrapyard zone. While it's like exploding, as you can see. He got like a way for them to get out, even though Titan was saying that all the escape routes were locked.
Yeah, he could just unlock this one specifically and it's over.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, release will be later this summer somewhere. We don't have a release date yet. We just have this demo, but the game is like almost completely ready now. I
Yes.
just need to do some like relationship dialogues. We all want those in the game, so just
Yeah,
wait a
just
little bit
missing some
longer.
head.
Yeah.
And
And
after this, the game will be 100% complete. We
yeah.
have a lot of
And
content. All the areas are in, the
yeah.
endings are in, the game
Yeah.
is
And there's
coming
porting
along.
being done now that we confirmed already for PS5, Switch, and Xbox. So we're gonna have it on Steam and then Xbox, PS5, and Switch
And
sometime around
we're
summer.
making sure it works on Steam Deck as well.
Yeah,
So every platform ever will have the
yeah.
game. Don't worry.
Every platform ever created in the world right now will have this game.
Except phones.
PS4,
Phones don't count.
except all the ones that aren't PS5, the Switch, and Xbox and Steam.
Keylocker for the Game Boy Color.
No. So yeah, this was the string of Keylocker. Please wishlist the game. As soon as you can, like right now, if you can, just wishlist the game right now. You're gonna forget it later. You know that. So just wishlist it right now. This was me, Nana Moon. I'm the director, writer, concept artist, level design. I do a lot of things. Anglerman, who also do a lot of things, animator and game designer are his biggest traits. And Elektrobear, a musician, also producer, and also QA analyst. Does all the QA for the game, all the testing, and reminds
Oh
us
yeah,
of
Bear is also
things.
doing a lot of bug fixing these days
Bug
as well.
fixing and
Saw them recently.
marketing as well. He does a lot as well. So everyone doing a lot because indie development, right? So that's it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching.
Thank you.
Bye. Wishlist Keylocker.
Yeah, it will be good. Promise.